Hi, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today's flower essence is the flower essence of sagebrush, and it came under the area of quiet. Um, I think this is a great energy for those of you who are going through your spiritual awakening right now, which I know a lot of people are. And what sagebrush helps us with is face the abyss, the emptiness, um, and accept it. And so, if you are at the point where you have realized that you over identify with or have ego inflation around social status, lifestyle, possessions, things like that, sagebrush helps us to let that go so that our soul can let go of what no longer serves us and what we are too identified with and come back to the truth of who we are, really, is generally what it talks about. And in order for us to fulfill our destiny, we need to be able to face that abyss and face that emptiness. And that can sound kind of scary. And if you're going through it, it feels really scary. Um, so, an example of this is someone who is maybe over identified with their career. Because sagebrush also talks about if this is someone who is over identified or someone who could use sagebrush, that lots of times the higher self will step in and create a situation where you lose that. Um, so again, I'll go back to if you are maybe over identified with your career. So if you say, oh, I'm a doctor, and that's all you can see yourself as, a doctor is a part of you, definitely, or a nurse, or a garbage man, or anything really. But if that's how you identify yourself and you have ego inflation around that, then this is the flower essence for you. It can help you let that go because beyond the fact that you are a doctor or a nurse or a garbage man or anything, you are, your essence is who you are. And that is just a facet of who you are and who you've chosen to be or a role that you've chosen to play. And so this would be really good for someone who maybe has lost their job, and maybe that's their higher self stepping in and introducing this abyss. And you kind of feel lost. You feel like you don't know who you are. You feel like you can't be anything but that label that you have. This can also be with possessions. So if we're too attached to our possessions, and what comes to mind with that one is someone who is, and it's not bad to be proud of your home, but if you over identify with that, so, and this might tie in with career too, like if you're a housemaker and your house has to be pristine and perfect, or if you're always showing off your house and that's a label that you are, I'm a homeowner, or I'm a big homeowner, or I own a mansion, or whatever it may be, and you can't see yourself not having that, that's where we're too attached to it. And so sagebrush helps us to enter that emptiness, because when we empty all those labels and all those things that we're attached to, I'm not saying you have to give up all your attachments or all your possessions or your career or anything like that, but to be able to see that you are someone beyond that, that is not all of who you are, that's facing the emptiness, facing that abyss. And so someone who's maybe lost their job would feel this. And that's where sagebrush can help us to help in our soul to kind of readjust and face that emptiness, face that void, so that you can see that you are beyond that label. So this is a great flower essence for, like I said, anyone who's on their spiritual awakening, anyone who's on their spiritual journey, who, as I found out on mine, there's many levels to the emptiness. Many times that you go through and you think, okay, yeah, now it's empty, and then it's like, oh no, there's more. Um, so it is a great way to kind of soothe that, because it can feel really overwhelming and can feel really scary. And let's face it, the word abyss kind of just sounds a little bit scary. So sagebrush can help you in facing that and being a little bit more comfortable with it and letting go of those attachments so that you can fulfill your destiny, and you can come back to, like I said at the beginning, the truth of who you really are. So it's a beautiful offering from the plant medicine to help you on your spiritual journey. And it is, if you're interested in bringing sagebrush in, you can simply message me and I will tell you how to bring that in. It's just a simple incantation, yeah, spell to bring it in. And then you just feel that energy come in, and once you've asked for it and once it comes in, it's there to assist you. And they're very powerful, the flower essences, but quite subtle. So anyone who's ever had one is truly amazed at how much a difference it can make. So if this sounds like you, and if it sounds like you're kind of going through this and you want some assistance, sagebrush is there to help you. I usually do a card pull with this, but today the universe is saying no, that this is enough. So for whoever this really calls to, this is big, and can really, really help you. So I hope you are all well. Those of you this speaks to, please reach out. I have no issues whatsoever with giving you how to bring that in and talking a little bit more about it. And as always, I'm here to assist you with energy healing, card reading, or soul alignment. Check out my website or any of my social media posts or any of my social media accounts. And I would love to connect. Thanks. Have a good day.